Hey guys, welcome back to Grand Tactician. I am going to be getting some YouTube shorts out, hopefully today. But apart from that, it is now 1862, and I still have a BBB credit rating. It's actually BB plus, actually, to be honest. So the large consensus of the YouTubers saying that you can only essentially slow down the decline, I do not think that is true, and I'll tell you why. I think that people have been playing this game the wrong way for years, even myself, because guys, I have an army of 162,000 at this point, and I still have a BB plus across the board with the credit rating. So I think largely a lot of us have been playing this game the wrong way. Unfortunately, including myself, we've been playing the game for the wrong way for years. Like seriously, unfortunately. Anyways, I got a battle force. We're in Tennessee. I'm getting ready to kick the Union out of the Confederacy, in all honesty, because there's only 3 armies out of 6 left. So there's definitely some power shift going on. Artillery command. So I need to find the commander for this, because it's starting to pop off now. And by the way, 90% of the Confederate Army has Springfield rifle musket. I'm actually working on getting the Sharps rifle implemented actually at this time. So that is fantastic actually. Now that I found this commander, I'm going to kind of go like that, I guess. And that's right, it pauses. Alright, I'm going to take this to my advantage then. Actually, it pauses every time I open up a paper window or any type of window, so I'm going to actually take advantage of that. It's a setting that I actually have this particular campaign running on. There's very little men in the Confederate Army at this point that don't have a Springfield rifle musket. A lot of them do. It's essentially the standard arm of the Confederacy at this point. And I'm getting ready to phase it out all together eventually, but that's gonna take some time because I gotta get the standardization of the other weapons to a certain degree before I can start to phase them out. But right now, overall, the standard arm for the Confederacy is the Springfield rifle musket, which is phenomenal because we're on equal terms with a lot of these Union brigades. And we're gonna flank with this brigade. And I think that's the only mixed musket brigade that is in the Confederate Army at this point. It's very few. Like I said before, it's extremely, extremely not common anymore. So we're basically just capitalizing on the fact that we got this road basically locked down here. And that's another Springfield Musket Brigade there. Going on the flank here. And I'm gonna wait until that brigade crashes. Okay, now we're gonna push forward against the Union forces again from that direction. We're going to change this guy to anti-artillery just so we can get some fire back on these guys. Actually, we'll change the entire battery to anti-artillery, to be perfectly honest. That would be nice. Because right now, those guys aren't getting any fire back. Naturally, this is a kind of a dangerous range for artillery, but overall, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we're just absolutely smashing the Union forces right now. That's insanity. That really is nuts. We have quite a bit of veterancy across the Confederacy as well. We still have some green units, but not very many. I have a bad feeling this is becoming a freaking slaughter in actuality. Yeah, I have a funny feeling it's just becoming a rout here. Like, we're probably killing more than I can actually see because they're in the frickin' tree line so hard. Change you to fire at will. Get some fire support on that. Oh man. That is wicked. Well, they got our flank, that's the bad news. Good news is, this battle's almost over. You can see it's almost over. They're freaking not doing so hot. And that's some nasty results there. For real. There really is some nasty results. Okay, yeah, keep them pinned down for a bit. There we go. Yep, the Union Army's just routing right now. Especially the freaking center. Which, if their center breaks, then it's bye-bye Yankees. That's insane. We just freaking murdered them. take some guys off of here. I don't think they're really firing into somebody. Just kind of try and save the artillery. Focus fire right there, please. Dude. Wow. The war's over. The battle here's over. No doubt about it. Yeah, they're heading back. It's over. Enemy is retreating. Let's see what these casualty rates were, guys. For real. That is just... We wrecked them. We wrecked them hard. That was bad. We wrecked those guys freaking hard. 5,000. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Guys, we only lost a total of 2,000 men and they lost 5,000. They lost 5 out of their 11 batteries. They lost 43 cavalry, which typically is the lowest casualty rate unit anyway, because they're kind of crappy, especially early war. But we lost 0 of our cavalry. Makes sense because I don't really use them too much. We lost 20 of our guns out of 155. And of course, we lost 2,241 infantry. So most of the casualties were across the infantry. Everything else was virtually untouched. Minor Confederate victory. I don't know how you guys calculate that, but no. I mean, let's be honest, it probably was only a portion of their force, but compared to us, they lost 3,000 more men than we did. And that's terrible. Well, that's only 2 armies left in Confederate territory, guys. And those 2 are suffering from attrition. They did take our major industrial hub from the private sector, but even so, we're still doing good industrially, to be perfectly honest. So, that's good. And the only one left is actually this one here in this side of the theater, but they're moving by train for some reason. I don't know if it's because this one got beat or they've been moving by train for a while. Probably going for my industrial hub, honestly, down in the deep south, but I'll try and stop them. I don't know at which point I'll be able to do that. How's my readiness right now? No, we're gonna have to basically let them have their way for a little bit, unfortunately, but that was a major victory for the Confederacy. In terms of the battle itself, just a minor victory, but that was major for us. That was major for us, big time. That was major for us, definitely, no doubt. I don't like the fact that we gotta let them go deeper into Alabama, but right now we don't really have a choice in that matter. So I'm about ready to get industry subsidized industry modifier 3, which is really freaking awesome. That way the private sector will build more industry because it'll be cheaper for them. Then maybe we can get more industrial hubs in regards to not just the deep south and that corner of Virginia, but everywhere else, hopefully. But again, I really don't like the fact that we gotta let them do their own thing for a little bit, because our readiness is pretty much not there. But it is what it is. But overall, we are winning the war, so that is very, very good. Actually, before I forget, do I have some Springfield rifle muskets? Because if I do, I would like to get rid of that mixed musket brigade there, honestly. Let's go through the entire army and just kind of try to slowly phase that out there. See, as you can see, we have 18,000 of the Springfield rifle. Okay? We have plenty of Springfield rifles. And in the background, we also have the Sharps rifle being manufactured. I'm not going to issue these out until we get the standardization to the point of the Springfield rifle. Because let me show you something. I'll show you in a second. Once I get these issued here. Oh, we have more mixed muskets than I thought. I just thought it was a few. I know it's just a few across the entire CSA army, but I thought we apparently have more than I thought in this army, particularly. Most of them do have Springfield rifle muskets, though. As you can see, not very many don't. Just go down the line and make sure everybody at least has a Springfield rifle musket. Lee's brigade needs some Springfields. Okay. You need some Springfields, so let's get those issued out to you. Standard military equipment here for you guys, and that might be everyone. I'm pretty sure at this point that's everyone with a Springfield rifle musket. So the Springfield rifle musket is even more standardized than it was before. Let's take a look and I'll show you guys something. I actually put this in the tutorial that I posted, but I'll show you it anyway. We have 4,000 in stockpile because we issued all those rifles. But the standardization for the Springfield rifle musket is actually 68. Okay? That is simply amazing for a Confederate industry. They make these rifles very, very quick. And at this point in time, oh my gosh, this rifle is cheap as all get out to produce. Wait a minute, so if we just out of giggles here, I can't obviously order this, but well, I'm gonna have to wait until I'm gonna have to wait until that order is completely done in about a month. 23 days here. Anyway, as you can see, we're getting an order of 25,000 Springfield rifle muskets in about a month. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Dang, I'm trying to find the 20-pound Parrot. See where that's at. Okay, let's take a look at our James rifle and standardization. Standardization for the James rifle is actually 12 at this point, which is really, really good, honestly. We do have 13 pieces of the Parrot rifle, 20 pounder. Okay, what's the standardization on that one is 2. Okay, so what the plan is, guys, is I'm going to start phasing out the 6 pounders and all the crappy guns you get since day one in 1861, and I'm going to basically standardize James rifle, so all artillery for the Confederate Army is all James rifles. In the meantime, I'm going to make these Parrot rifles in the background until we get a relatively big stockpile. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch them over to Parrots in mass quantities. Okay? Because the standardization between the James rifle and the Parrot is vastly different. Okay? So I'm going to use the James rifle for now as a standard Confederacy long arm cannon until I get the quantities needed to standardize the Parrot to the same level. So that's the game plan in regards to that. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Let me know what you guys thought, because I know those battles sometimes take hours. I know we did it pretty quick on that one, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to push that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. God bless.